As a student of literature and a big fan of anime and manga, I love tropes. I love classic tropes as well as new takes on those tropes. Some of the most common tropes are character archetypes. Characters who can be summed up in a few words, so you get an idea of their personality. We have a lot of those in anime and manga. Cutestuffs, tsunderes, yanderes, and danderes. I also love mashups, two character archetypes mashed up together into one form. The mashup I'm talking about today is the tsundere combined with the mean friend. Let's dive into those real quick, and it'll help you to understand why I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Both of these archetypes get a bad rap, and I know a lot of people are tired of tsunderes. I don't mind tsunderes at all. In fact, I love them. But they have to be done well. You can't just have someone express themselves through physical violence. To me, a well-done tsundere is a character who isn't just violent for violence's sake. They're a person who is unable to be honest with themselves. They have raging hormones and are unable to control themselves, so they lash out. Sometimes violently, but we've seen plenty of great tsunderes who can cut a man down where he stands with a well-placed tongue click. You also need both sides of the tsundere, the thorny side and the adorable side. Without both, she's just a bully. The other side takes a bit to explain. The mean friend is mean to you because they love you. No, you will drink water, you moron. No, you won't buy that dress. Not only does it look like crap on you, you don't have the money. Yes, you will rest, because if you don't, you'll die. The school nurse often fills this role, but one of my favorite examples is Noriko from Fushigi Yugi. Not only does she yell at Tamahome, he needed to be put in his place for trying to sacrifice himself, but just a general pull your head out of your ass talking to was a regular occurrence. She also yells at Miyaka for being dumb. Miyaka allows herself to be taken by the mountain bandits, not drinking or resting while she's sick, eating to the point of making herself sick, running into danger multiple times. Noriko didn't hesitate to yell at her for being stupid. And Alina Clover, the main character from I May Be a Guild Receptionist, is both a tsundere and a mean friend. Let me explain. All Alina wants is to have a nice, peaceful life, which is why she chose to get a job as a guild receptionist. Cute uniform, good pay, reliable public service job. The problem is, she's surrounded by idiots. Every day, adventurers come to her desk with request forms. Once those forms are filled out and they show their guild license, they're allowed to accept a quest. However, most adventurers are either illiterate or incompetent, or, in many cases, both. They either can't fill out the form or don't bother to follow protocol. It's enough to make even the kindest receptionists crack. But Alina is anything but kind. It takes all of her willpower to keep a smile on when these idiots keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Even when she tries to correct them, they get huffy with her. And if that wasn't enough, she has to stay late almost every night working overtime. More forms to fix, more reports to file, more training manuals to write up. It's never ending. And the reason? It's all because those stupid, incompetent adventurers still haven't defeated the boss of the newest dungeon. You see, when a dungeon is discovered, adventurers flock to it. Untold riches can be found in dungeons. But the monsters in the dungeons keep respawning until the boss is defeated. So if no one defeats the boss, the dungeon stays open. The longer the dungeon stays open, the more quests there are for it that either go unfulfilled or need to be reissued due to monsters respawning. And more quests means more paperwork, which means more overtime. This is where Alina shows herself to be a tsundere. She claims she's killing the boss in order to save herself from overtime hell. No boss means no more respawning monsters, which means less paperwork. But we know her backstory. When Alina was a little girl, the adventurer she looked up to the most died. And she never wants that to happen again, even to these idiots who can't fill out paperwork properly. So she'll save them. But if anyone were to find out about her skill, a skill that makes her far more powerful than any other adventurer, her peaceful life would be ruined. But at the same time, she's mean about it. She doesn't want them to die, sure, but she doesn't care if they're happy. She doesn't want to involve herself in their personal lives, and the idea of dating this idiot, no matter how rich he is, grosses her out. In fact, she wants him to die after stubbing his toe. Okay, not really, but she does find the idea of him stubbing his toes funny. Except when the chips are down, she does come to save this idiot. She doesn't want him to die. She came to the dungeon a second time to save him, specifically. She tells herself it's because of the paperwork, but is that really the only reason why? Has she started to like this stalker? There's no way. His death would just mean more paperwork. Then again, when Alina is around Jade, she can be herself. The mask comes off. She no longer has to pretend to be a nice receptionist. No more fake customer service smiles. She can glare, call people stupid, or even smack someone for being obnoxious. Hell, when she needs to talk to him, she just puts him in a headlock and drags him away. And when the mask comes off, it also tends to lower her walls. So maybe, if Jade is patient, she may come to like him. Or at least stop threatening to kill him. Are you watching I'm a Guild Receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time? What are your thoughts on the series? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits at gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. There are several tiers to choose from. You can pick an anime or manga for me to do a video about, or you can join our monthly manga club. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgie, Nazwin, Konga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, William, Pye, Kazaris, Booksu, Patrick, Neffy, Noodle, Tiz, Art, Richard, Devin, Sint, Boomy, Freya, Jackie, and Finn. You guys are awesome. I post anime or manga videos often, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Musings by Danon.